woman wanted for murder in Missouri and Mexico hid in Alberta, Canada for 55 years undetected. What's up, slackers? Welcome, and thanks for joining me for another Fascinating Fridays. Sharon Kinne killed 3 people back in the 1960s, 2 of them in Missouri and 1 of them in Mexico, and then she hightailed it to Canada, where she managed to blend in as a perfectly normal person for the rest of her life. She was a realtor, community volunteer, and apparently she made some kick-ass banana bread. Now, you can look up the granular details about Sharon online. Her crimes are well documented, but I'm just going to share with you today the broad strokes, and here they are. Sharon Kinne, at age 20, in 1960, in Missouri, shot and killed her husband while he was lying in his bed. And she blamed it on her 2-year-old daughter, and the cops believed her. Then she takes the insurance money, buys herself a brand new car, and just for good measure starts an affair with the car salesman that sold it to her. Yeah, but get this, dude wouldn't leave his wife. Sharon didn't like that, but she knew what to do. No more wife. Now the penny drops for the Missouri cops, and they decided we should go pick up Sharon. So they arrest her, charge her with both murders. Now she's in trouble, right? No. She gets acquitted for killing the wife, and then has a series of mistrials over the salesman murder. Now this all drags on for a couple of years, and fast forward, it's 1964 now. And while out on bail awaiting her next trial, Kinne goes on vacay down to Mexico City with her new boyfriend, where she kills somebody else. Yeah, killed another guy while trying to rob him. And then somebody else tried to intervene and she shot them. It seems like Sharon didn't have very good coping skills. That's her answer to everything. So the Mexicans didn't waste any time. They catch her, try her, and convict her, put her in jail right away. So fast forward 5 years, and she escapes from Mexican prison and boots it all the way up to Canada, where she establishes a new life in Taber, Alberta. Population minus 40. Wait. That's the average temperature. Anyway, life in Canada appears to have agreed with Sharon. She started a new life. She changed her name to D. Glabus, which doesn't sound made up at all. By the way, on the subject of monikers, can we talk about nicknames for just a second here? The Mexican press called her La Pistolera, which Google Translate tells me means the holster. So, not super flattering. It's better than what the Missouri cops came up with though, don't you think? Pistol packing mama? I know it was different times, but the folksy misogyny of that is just so gross. And talk about it just being simply awkward. It's important to remember that this isn't something that the American press came up with. This was the investigating officers calling her the pistol packing mama. Seems like that would get pretty tedious around the precinct, you know. What's going on with the pistol packing mama case? Where are we on that pistol packing mama? Anyone got any information on the pistol pack? It's stupid. Let's just not let cops name things. Anyway, she seems to have gotten away with it. She melded into small town life in Alberta pretty well from the seams of it. She married 2 more times. Now, those dudes died, but apparently not with Sharon's help. She owned a motel, she was a realtor, she was a community volunteer. All this during the 49 years that she was in hiding before she died in 2022 at age 81. But somebody must have known. Because in late January 2025, Missouri police got themselves an anonymous tip. I like to imagine the scene when they got that call, cop sleeping at his desk, feet up, and then the landline rings.
Missouri police. Pistol packing mama!
And apparently in Canada, under certain circumstances, it's cool to fingerprint a corpse. So the cops came up north of the border, subpoenaed the funeral home, got the information they needed, and found out D. Glabus was in fact
Sharon Kinne, the pistol packing mama.
And that's what I've got for you today, guys. Check your guns at the border, and thanks for hanging out. Bye. 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 Bye.